everybody. We're a little bit off time. We're waiting for some additional parents that apparently got lost on their way here, but we didn't want to hold you up any further. So I'm going to turn the meeting over to Dr. Gallagher and we'll get started.
Thank you so much. And we forget sometimes, how many of you have never been in the high school? Wow. Well, a few you have though. Welcome, and I hope that you get to look up to this and say, I'm going to be here Sunday. This is going to be great to be a high school student before you know it, before your parents know also. So tonight we start out with our awards for our LARC program, one of our favorite nights of the year. It's great to celebrate all the wonderful work that our students are doing and to hear about the great adventures they've had in the LARC program. So I'll turn it over to Dr. King. Good evening, members of the Board of Education, administrators, families, and students. First, I would like to sincerely thank the Board of Education and our administration for their continued support of the LARC program. Your encouragement and commitment to these opportunities for our students make the achievements we are celebrating today possible. And of course, thank you to our families. Your support and encouragement have truly made a difference. These accomplishments are shared successes, and we appreciate everything you do to support our learners. I also want to say how proud I am of our students. This year, they challenged themselves in rigorous regional, national, and international competitions that required great perseverance, teamwork, critical thinking, and dedication. Tonight, we are honored to recognize students who were awarded in several outstanding academic competitions that showcase excellence in language arts, STEM, engineering, innovation, and collaborative problem solving. The first competition is the National Word Masters competition, a language arts competition that challenges students to think critically through sophisticated vocabulary and analogy problems. It emphasizes higher level reasoning, relationships between words, and analytical thinking. Students compete against schools across the country in a series of 3 meets throughout the year, strengthening their comprehension and communication skills and ability to recognize complex language patterns. Anyone that has seen a Word Masters meet knows how incredibly difficult they are. Success in Word Masters requires persistence, careful thinking, and strong academic discipline. This year, our 4th graders placed 6th and 7th in the nation and in the top 10 for the year for their cumulative score out of 87 teams across the country. So first, I'd like to recognize students who received a nationally recognized score this year. I'm going to ask you to come to the stage and stand on the stage. The students will be receiving their certificates in class. Lainey Zaragoza. Slade Kasner. Jackson Dolly. Our next students, in addition to receiving a nationally recognized score, received honorable mention from Word Masters, which means their cumulative score was in the top 10% in the country. They are Garner Levinson, John Wagner, L. Robbins, Ryan McMahon, Alana Skelly, Casey Rio, Trey McConnon, Grace McCaffrey Ricardo, Edith Bardacchino, Waverly Schaefer, Juliet Collins, Benjamin Anyapra, Ade Burgess, Eleanor Zarino, Leo Kushner, Blythe All, Thomas Bulk, Luke Kupperman, Benjamin Kupperman, Savannah Monastery, Dylan Davis, Bryn Gurn, Haley Nichols, Juliet Pagano, Tyler Gordon, Theodore Bergman, Ruth White, Ray Kaminsky. The following two students, not only did they receive an honorable mention, but they also received a perfect score on the Wordmaster Challenge, which is exceptionally hard to get, and they are Skylar Turowski and Marshall Levinson. Our next students received high honors from the Wordmasters competition, which means their cumulative score fell within the top 2% in the country. They are Alejandro Montoya, Graham Wilkinson, Matt April, William Kugelman, Liam Sweeney, Devlin Garvey, Benjamin Clammer, Charles Johnston, and the next four students not only received a high honors in the top 2% in the country, but also received a perfect score. Beckett McCaffrey Ricardo, Colin Cesaro, August Rodaba, and Gia Klarner. I'd also like to know, these students worked so hard. They practiced in class and at home, and the following four students received a nationally recognized score in all three meets. They are August Rodaba, Gia Klarner, Beckett McCaffrey Ricardo, and Declan Garvey. Our next competition is sure.
Yes.
We'd also like to recognize students who were awarded in the Wonder League Robotics Competition, an international robotics and coding competition that combines engineering, computer programming, storytelling, and teamwork. Students use coding and robotics to complete missions and solve complex challenges using their robots. all while following a theme narrative that requires creativity and innovation. Teams must design original solutions, test and revise their programming, document their thinking process, and collaborate effectively under time constraints. The competition promotes computational thinking, perseverance, communication, and the ability to approach challenges with both creativity and technical skill. The following students were members of the teams who, after successfully completing 4 highly challenging missions, were evaluated by the Wonderly Robotics Judges Panel and achieved entry into the International Invitational Round, which only an estimated 12% of teams achieved. And they are Graham Wilsonson, Alana Say, Jesse Sarvi, Timmy Okibo, Kevin Mooney, Jack Marzada, James Haggerty, Sebastian Fea, Anthony Amato, John Amato, Hudson Varian, Lee Cameo, Lincoln Cameo, Mackenzie Sharp, Nico Robles, Casey Rio, Egan McNally, Shay McConnell, Grace McCaffrey-Ricardo, Beckett McCaffrey-Ricardo, Penelope Martin, Edith Bardacino, Waverly Schaefer, Juliet Collins, Sebastian Plotkin, Benjamin Anyafrup, Ruth Johansson, Dorothy Giroff, Max April, Samuel Valencia, Lila DiStefano, Ade Burgess, Eleanor Zorino, William Kugelman, Angel Palacios, Leo Kushner, John Isola, Eden Genafrio, Dana Genafrio, and Jackson Dodd. Okay, next is our stock market game challenge, a nationwide educational investment simulation that gives students the opportunity to manage a virtual stock portfolio using real-time market data. Working collaboratively in teams, students research companies, analyze market trends, and make strategic investment decisions while staying within a budget. The competition encourages students to think critically, evaluate risk, and apply real-world problem-solving skills in an authentic and engaging way. The following students scored in the top 30, 20, and top 10 of the region out of 161 teams. And they are, in the top 30 in the region, Benjamin Kupperman. And Presley Cavallo. Top 20 in the region, Grace McCaffrey Ricardo. Kevin Newey. August Rodabach. Jonah Zakowicz. Cole Rice. Abigail Northrup. And top 10 in the region, they actually scored 8 out of 161 teams, was Dylan Watts and Colin Costaro. Finally, we are proud to honor students who achieved an honorable mention in the NSTA Toshiba Explorer Vision competition, which challenges students to research an existing technology and imagine how it would evolve 10 to 20 years into the future to improve society. Students work collaboratively to conduct scientific research, analyze current advancements, envision future innovations, and create detailed proposals and visual presentations that communicate their ideas. The competition integrates science, engineering, research, writing, and creativity while encouraging students to think like future scientists and innovators capable of solving real-world problems. Congratulations to the following Lark 5th graders who were awarded honorable mention in the competition, scoring in the top 10% of projects judged by approximately 50 of NSTA's district judges and 12 PhD scientists from NASA. And they are Luke Kupperman, Gia Warner, and Dylan Lomatola.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of you. Mrs. Case just said to me, I think we need to talk to some of you about our investment portfolio. We are
with you guys
so proud of you. What great honors in so many different areas. And even more than that, it's great to see such happy faces up there. People who are really excited about what they're learning. I also would be remiss if I didn't give a big thank you to your awesome teacher, Dr. I tell people I just wish I could So tonight, we're gonna let you go because some of you might have homework, but I'm gonna give your parents some homework. And that homework is to go celebrate with you. However you want to celebrate, maybe a little Marvel is involved, or a little trip to the boardwalk or whatever, but go celebrate these great accomplishments because we're so proud of you. I don't know if any board members want to comment as well?
I do. I just want to say one thing. I happen to have the pleasure of bumping into Dr. King out in the hallway a little earlier this evening, and we were chatting about my son, actually all three of my children, but all of them had the pleasure of having Dr. King when she was teaching them in elementary school, which was quite a long time ago. My son is now 23 and just graduated college. The reason why I bring that up is because many of you kids sitting in the room aren't going to remember a whole lot about your education. Us old people, we forget things, but sometimes you get lucky enough to have a teacher and an experience and just a wonderful group like there is tonight, where it will stick in your head, even when you're old like us. So I feel very lucky to be able to share her with all of the students in the district. And I think that partly is why you were all clapping so loudly and so proudly. She really is a gift to us. And I just had to say that while she was in the room to thank her for it is really, really, really beautiful to see how excited you are about education and about school. And I hope you carry that with you all the way up through every endeavor that you embark on in your educational career. So thank you so much for being so great.
I know.
Okay. Thank you. you, everybody. Moving on, I think we are up to student organization announcements.
How's it going, guys? We're just kind of wrapping up the end of the year. So we're just doing like a series of events and fundraisers, mostly bake sales at the school to raise money for scholarships for graduating SO seniors. Our third annual ball drive went really well. Got another scholarship for these 4 graduating student organization seniors. This Sunday is our annual city field trip, so we're going to see Aladdin on Broadway. So that should be fun. You know, usually a good experience for the kids every year. And then just getting ready for graduation, you know, wishing good luck to all the graduating seniors and exciting times. That's all I'm sharing.
How many more days, Grayson?
T-minus like 9 or 8 days.
You're not
high school, so
Nobody.
No one's counting.
yeah, just waiting.
And listen, thank you for your service to the board this year. You did great.
Thank you, guys.
Next up is question and comments from the public on today's agenda only. Do we have any? Nope. Okay. Approval of minutes for executive session and regular meetings of April 28th, 2026. No action needed on that.
Motion made.
Motion. I'll
Second.
second it.
Any discussion on it? No, we're good. Do we have to vote? Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Pinto. Ms. Belzey?
Yes.
Doc?
Yes.
And I vote yes.
I'd ask the board to consider item 1, certificated personnel.
Motion made.
Second.
Discussion then? No? Mr. Pinto?
Yes.
Ms. Belzey?
Yes.
Doc?
Yes.
And I vote yes.
And I think we have some newly appointed teachers here tonight. I'd like to introduce Kelly Mahavir, who will be the probationary mathematics teacher at the high school. Welcome, Kelly. And if I didn't say it afterwards, I want to get it right. Michael Speciali. He's not here. Evelyn McBride. Welcome, Evelyn. Yeah. I'd ask the board to consider item 2, non-certificated personnel. Motion.
Second.
No discussion? Mr. Pinto?
Yes.
Ms. Belzey?
Yes.
Doc?
Yes.
And I vote yes.
And a big congratulations to Steve Schechter, who I tried to put these vests up. I see you over there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. And they'd ask the board to consider items 3 through 5 together.
Motion made.
Second.
Okay, no discussion. Mr. Pinto?
Yes.
Ms. Belzey?
Yes.
Doc?
Yes.
And I vote yes. And I'm sorry, I was remiss to mention, unfortunately, Ms. Conway was unable to be at the meeting this evening. She does send her regards to everybody.
Just to double up on that, I know that she wanted to bring up that there's a color run on the 30th, that's Saturday.
Okay,
The Brubeck color run is on Saturday on Riverside.
thank you. Anything else under board, new and old? Okay, go ahead.
It's certainly a busy time of year. I just wanted to give a shout out to the music department in terms of the concerts that are going on. I did get to the East School concert and the Middle School concert, and the kids are quite talented, and it sort of marks the end of the year, but it's nice to give them applause and attention in crowded venues. So just a shout out to each of the schools that have put on such a wonderful concert. And I guess the art show that's coming up this weekend, just a shout out to them. Thank the teachers there for their efforts and hard work, and the kids for their achievements. Thank you.
Doc, don't forget Lindell. We sat together with Lindell too, right?
That Lindell concert, yes, thank you, Mr. Lindell.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I just want to add to that. I look forward to this time of year. I think that every day there's just another school or another kid that's being acknowledged for something, or these music concerts are just so fantastic. It is just a joy. And I am so proud of our district and of our children and the parents who support them, because we do a wonderful job here with our music program. And I've been to, so far, I think everyone that has occurred, and they're just, I'm speechless sometimes because the kids are so fantastic. from our elementary schools all the way up to our middle school and our high school. They do just a wonderful job. So kudos to the teachers and the kids and the parents who support us all and their children. And now we're looking forward to promotions and graduations and moving up ceremonies. It's just a really wonderful time of year.
It was nice to have the musical backdrop.
Sorry.
Announcements.
Some weird alarm was
Very
going.
well coordinated.
I have no idea what
I planned it.
Also,
Sorry.
if I can, I know we just had the election. I want to thank the community for supporting the budget. As well as congrats again to Doc Ryan and Ms. Belsey on their reelection.
Okay, I think we are up to questions and comments from the public. Do we have it? Okay.
Kevin Martinson.
Hey, Board, how are you?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
How are you?
The reason I came tonight was I wanted to, if someone could explain to me the 30-20A process for one of our teachers that was recommended for it recently. I was wondering if someone can give me a little bit of information on that.
So, Mr. Martinson, I can tell you what the 30-20A process encompasses generally. I can't get into any specifics about whether or not one of our teachers is going through that process at this point. But in New York State, the 30-20, Education Law 30-20A is the law by which any teacher discipline is imposed. So for a tenured teacher to be disciplined in any way, from a reprimand to a termination, it must go through the 30-20A process. And that means that the teacher has the right to appear before an administrative judge that's appointed jointly by the district and the person who's accused. They have a right to present evidence, they have a right to be heard, and an administrative judge makes the recommendation to the board for a penalty to be imposed or not. It's a very legal type process, and it's, again, the only process by which a district can discipline a tenured employee in any way.
So if the 30-20 process was, let's say, was given to a teacher from the board, we don't have to say that it is happening. The intent is for the teacher to be fired.
Not necessarily.
So why would the 30-20A process be pushed forward if the intent it wasn't to be?
Because we cannot give any kind of formal discipline to a teacher unless we go through that process.
But if you didn't go through that process, the teacher could be fired.
Correct.
So if the teacher is put, from my understanding then, the teacher is put through a 30-20 process, and the intention of the board is to fire the teacher.
No, that's not correct.
It sounds like that.
But it's not correct. As I said, it's the only way that any kind of discipline, from a letter of reprimand to a fine to a suspension to a termination, can be achieved in New York State. Any of those consequences can be part of the 30-20A hearing determination.
So why would the board put somebody forward? What would be a good reason why a board would put someone forward to the 30-20 process?
If there's some belief that they violated some kind of policy or educational practice.
So then the board makes a decision that they should be recommended for that.
No, the board makes the decision that there might be probable cause. That's
Right.
the legal terminology.
Right, so the board has so the board basically is putting that process forward.
Correct.
Okay, right. And then can anybody, I know you weren't here for the meeting on one of the coaches that we had.
Yeah, I was very sick that night, but I did watch it.
Okay, yeah, and obviously there's a lot of people here in the community that were supporting that person. I guess the question I have is, why was the teachers in the district not allowed to come forward and back this teacher? Because it seems like the union was pushing that they weren't allowed to do that.
That's absolutely not true.
The union did not tell anybody to do that.
No.
You would know that for a fact?
Yes, looking at the union president, yes.
Okay. And can anyone explain to me what the teacher that we're speaking about is.
Hang on, I don't, first of all, we do have the limits with the time, but I also feel like we're getting really close to a situation where, when situations like this arise, we don't talk about personnel and specifics, and I just wanna caution you, I feel like we're getting really close to identifying things that are very confidential, if that makes sense. And if you wanna talk about it maybe privately afterwards, you're more than welcome to come talk to Dr. Gallagher, but just to protect everybody involved, I just wanna make sure that nothing else.
Well, I'm not mentioning any names. I don't think I've done anything.
No, we're getting
close.
We're getting close. I just wanna make sure we don't.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I look at a lot of you up here, I know you, a lot of you very well. And what I see was this 30-20A process is that you started the wheels in motion here for this teacher to get fired. That's my opinion, and I think that's the opinion of a lot of people in the community. And so when you start this process, I look at a lot of you here that live in this community that I know very well, and I'm having a hard time in my head saying that you guys put this process forward for a person that isn't being accused of anything as far as I'm concerned. And as far as anyone's concerned, really, there's been no specific explanation on what's happened here.
So I think a couple things. I think a lot of what you're saying, so first of all, like Dr. Gallagher said, the 30-20A process is invoked or involved whenever there's any sort of discipline. It doesn't necessarily mean someone is being fired. It is just a way to offer discipline. But as far as understanding the process for specific people in the district, that's where I just want to be careful is what we're kind of alluding to as we move forward.
Absolutely.
But like I said, I think this is something maybe talking about offline will just keep everybody in a safer space.
Yeah, we can talk about it more offline. This process cannot move forward if you guys didn't put the process forward for a termination or any kind of thing that they're going to give this teacher. It can't go forward without the board pushing that 30-20A process. So to me, you guys don't have this teacher's back. That's what I say. And I don't see anything that could say this teacher did anything wrong in this situation. I have yet for anybody to tell me what specifically he did wrong. And that's a problem for a lot of people in the community.
And again, Mr. Martinson, with all due respect, we're not able to do that legally. We cannot tell you specifics about this case.
I understand, but you could have not did the 30-20A until we found out all the facts, which we haven't found out. There's no facts here. I see emotions and feelings is this based on emotions and feelings, and a teacher could get fired over emotions and feelings, and it's upsetting a lot of people in the community, especially people who live in the community who know this person, and to me, it's like the scarlet letter. That's what it feels like. And I'm really disappointed in a lot of you, almost all of you. I really am. And I know a lot of you personally, and I'm very upset that this was put forward, this 30-20A. Because if it was if I was in your chair, and God forbid, Sam, if that was you, I'd have your back, because I know the person you are. And everybody should have this person's back, because we know the person he is. Thank you.
Do we have any others? No. Okay. Announcements. Long Beach Classroom Teachers Association. Okay. Administrative Supervisory, PPS.
No announcements.
Good. LBSCA, I don't think we have anyone here this evening, and Parent Teacher Association, we don't have anyone. So I think that is everything on our agenda. Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good evening, everyone.
Have a good night.
Good.